Welcome, GLAG folks, to this on-demand presentation called Virtual Tours for Sustainable Impact. My name is Opie McCubbins, and I'm an assistant professor of agricultural education at Mississippi State University. And I'm also an affiliate faculty member with the Global Teach Ag Network. And I'm excited today to share with you all some things that I find very exciting and useful in my day-to-day endeavors as a teacher educator here at Mississippi State University. So what do I mean by virtual tours, or why would we use virtual tours? Well, first off, virtual tours allows us or our students to travel to places that you can't feasibly visit. Maybe it's a space issue or a distance issue. Okay. Virtual tours allows us to mitigate biosecurity or safety concerns. Maybe it's not safe for us to visit a specific place, or maybe there are some biosecurity factors that we have to consider that wouldn't allow us to take a classroom full of learners. Virtual tours also saves us time and money. And I think most importantly, they're sustainable. Okay, you can reuse virtual tours. As a former high school educator, I know that classroom budgets shrink many times year after year. Okay, so maybe this awesome field trip that we got to take this year, we won't have it in the budget to take next year. That's where virtual tours can really help us out. We don't have to worry about loading up a bus and traveling to a location for a field trip or a virtual or a tour itself. We can use this virtual tour and we can use it year after year. Okay? So there are lots of platforms to get started in using virtual tours. And I know when we talk about some of this technology, oftentimes it feels like a hurdle or a mountain that's just too difficult to climb. You don't know how you're going to get to the top. Okay? But there are tons of platforms that you can explore to help you get started. Okay? The four that I have listed here are four that I've used: Kula, ThingLink, Expeditions Pro, which is essentially a carryover of Google Expeditions, which is no longer available. And then probably, I think the easiest platform to get started in is 360 Schools. Okay? So 360 Schools it's a free platform. Okay? And what I have done so far is I have taken the liberty of creating a demo virtual tour that highlights some of the countries and states that are represented in this year's GLAG conference. Okay. So let's check that out. Okay. We're not going to go through all of it. I'll let you explore this on your own. But we start here on the campus of Penn State University. And we do that because that's where GTAN, that's where GLAG got started. Okay, so let's begin. Okay, so here's some guiding questions that I've added. As we go through these scenes, pay attention. What do you see? What do you think the weather is like in this place? How's this place similar or different from where you live? Would you want to visit this place? Okay. We've got a built-in quiz function. Have you used virtual tours in your class before? I have, so I'm going to select yes. And then we're going to start in Australia. Okay. So you can click and drag and look around. If you're on your phone, you can go in VR mode if you've got a Google Cardboard. We then go to Brazil. Again, what do you see? What do you think the weather's like? How might this be similar or different to a place that you live? Would you like to visit? I tell you what, I would love to swim in that watering hole. Now we're in the Czech Republic. Okay. all with the click of a button. Now we're in Ghana. All right. So that's the demo virtual tour that I created. But now it's your turn. Now I want to challenge you to visit 360 Schools and create an account and then create your own virtual tour that you can use. And I know that sometimes these things can be daunting. So what I've done is I have created a step-by-step guide to help you create your very first virtual tour on the 360 Schools platform. Okay? You can visit that short link or scan that QR code, and then it's going to pull up this 11-page step-by-step guide. Okay? It will walk you through all of the great things that you can do inside the 360 Schools platform. So at the very end, I do have my contact info, my email. So if you get started, you've got questions, reach out. More importantly, once you create your first virtual tour, share a link with me. When you get to the end, you'll see the sharing options for your virtual tour. Shoot a link to me in an email. I'd love to see what you create. And I hope that each one of you are able to use virtual tours for sustainable impact in your own setting, in your own context. Have a great day and reach out with any questions.